Dear students, I hope you are all well and studying in your home. Last week we read about the sexual reproduction in plants. Today we are going to understand sexual reproduction in human beings. In your NCRT book, the chapter reproduction in animals also given. So please go through that chapter also because it helps to understand better this concept. So we start this concept. Sexual reproduction in human beings involves the production of male gametes called sperms and female gametes called ova. Its singular form is ovum. So if you see this figure 2.14, this is the structure of sperm and this is the structure of ovum. Okay. Gametes are produced in specialized reproductive organs, testes in male and ovaries in female. The sperm and ovum fuse with each other to form a zygote that develops into a young organism. The new organism thus produced has a new set of characteristics which is combination of the characteristics of both the parents. Okay, so you will be understand that why this reproduction is needed to maintain the continuity of species in this earth. So first we read about the female reproductive organs. The main reproductive organ in female human beings are as follows. Okay, so this is the structure of female reproductive system in which we read about in detail. Ovaries, a pair of almond-shaped ovaries is situated in the abdominal cavity. Ovaries produce the female gamete, that is an egg or ovum, and the female hormones progesterone and estrogen. The female hormone are responsible for the changes in the body of the female during puberty. After puberty, every month one egg is released by either of the two ovaries. Fallopian tubes. Next part is fallopian tubes, as you've seen in this structure is here. Okay, this is the fallopian tube, also called oviduct. These are thin tube-like structures that carry the released egg from the ovary to the uterus. The oviduct is the site where fertilization between the egg and sperm occurs. Okay, uterus, it is a pear-shaped, hollow muscular bag-like organ attached to the both fallopian tubes and the upper end. The embryo develops inside the uterus. So this is the uterus in which embryo develops. The lower end of the uterus is called the cervix that opens to the exterior through a muscular tube, the vagina, as you seen in figure. The vagina receives the sperms from the male during sexual intercourse. The vagina also serves as the birth canal. Okay, now what comes puberty? So, puberty means the period during which the reproductive system of a male and female reaches sexual maturity. Okay, you can say that when male and female are sexually mature, this period is known as puberty. Next is male reproductive organs. The main reproductive organs in human males are as follows. Okay, this is the structure given here. Testes. First is testes are the primary reproductive organs. Each testis is made up of tiny coiled tubes held together in scrotal sac and located outside the body cavity. The testis produces male gametes called sperms, the male sex hormones called testosterone. Okay, so if you see here, these are the testes here. Okay, these are responsible for producing sperms. Okay, and the male sex hormone called testosterone. Male begin to produce sperms when they reach puberty. Vas difference, these are the tubes arising from each testis that transport sperms from testis to urethra. Okay, these are the tubes arising from each testis that transport. These are the main transport for the transportation of sperms from testis to urethra. Urethra is single tubular structure. Okay, you can see in figure also. Urethra is a single tubular structure that passes through the muscular penis and opens at the exterior. It serves as a passage for both urine and sperms. The entire process of reproduction in human beings is summarized in the figure 2.17. Okay, so if you see figure 2.17, in which fertilization we also read in human beings, the sperm fertilizes the ovum inside the body of the female. The ovum is released into oviduct and remains there for 12 to 24 hours. The sperms move towards the oviduct to fuse with the ovum. Okay, as we read fertilization in plants, in the case of human beings, this watch. So this is the diagrammatic representation. So male gamete, female gamete. Okay, male organism produces male gamete, sperm, and female gamete is produced by female. Okay, and fertilization occurs, and this is zygote, and it develops into an embryo, and it grows into a baby. Okay, it may be male child or maybe female child. You already know that male gamete carries X and Y chromosome, and female gamete carry XX chromosomes. Okay, when this Y chromosome is met with X chromosome, and the boy will be result, and when two X chromosomes are met, and then will be girl will be born. Okay, so these are the process of sexual reproduction in human beings. So there are some true false questions for you, that the male gamete are called sperms and the female gamete are called ova. So it is a right answer. The offspring produced from a sexual reproduction has a combination of characteristics of both parents. It is also true. Ovaries, fallopian tubes, and vas deferens are the organ of female reproductive organs. It is false because vas deferens is not here. The uterus is also called a birth canal. It is also false. Urethra in man serve as a passage for both urine and sperm. So it is right answer. So now we move to the question. Name the following questions. We already done in last week. Okay, choose the correct option. The female gamete is called A or N. Okay, so female gamete is called ovum. Next is, which of the following reproduces through the vegetative part, comb? So right answer is, if you see the right answer, it's glandulus. Okay, because onion is bulb shaped. Okay, potato is by stem. Next is, which of the following is not an underground step? So it's bud. Bud, you already know that it is a early condition of becoming a flower. Which of the following is a female reproductive organ? And uterus is the right answer. The transfer of pollen grain from an anther to stigma is called pollination. Some true false question is here. Binary fission occurs in Spirogyra. It is false. Okay. The roots of sweet potato store food. Roots, not its stem. It is also false. Okay. Under unfavorable condition, amoeba reproduce through multiple fission. This is also false because favorable condition. Ovaries produces the female gamete. Ovum, it is right answer. The anther bears pollen grains. It is also right answer. Fill in the blanks question. Plants reproduces asexually through spore formation or through vegetative propagation. Globular structure known as sporangia contain spore in some fungi. The female gamete is called an ovum. The uterus is a pear-shaped hollow muscular female reproductive system. Okay, it is the right answer. The flower bear either the stamen or the pistil are called unisexual flower. Pollen grain produced by water pollinated flower are water resistance. The ovum is released into the oviduct and remains for 12 to 14 hours. Okay, so these are some questions which you have to done. Okay, and I hope you will understand till here and all the processes. If you find any confusion, you can ask me to me anytime. Thank you.